Oh my. 9 strings sounding exquisite.
Oh shit, we back again. What's up, what's happening? Come to the party and bring a friend. Fuck it, I'm bringing 10. Ooh, trying to chat a 10. Big boy trying to chat a 10. She said I was catchy. I said, so tap him in.
Touchdown!
Double cup, wow, I stuck smile when I puff loud. I touch clouds, catching touchdowns in my mind now, cause I'm zoned out. On a porch couch in the cloud. 2 coughs and I'm back now. 2 coughs and I'm packed out. Somebody give me a drink before I gotta sit down. I'm making hits now with a smooth style.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Riley Puddin Peters, coming to you live with an ecstatic doctor. An absolutely ecstatic doctor. He's vibrating.
I've
It's
been
Dr.
frothing.
Preston Rowe. This
I
is
still-
the track talk table. What?
I still can't believe it's real.
He's so excited, dude. It's the Trash Talk Tailgate. We're here. It's Tuesday. It's 2:00. But I mean, I you know, we'll get to the NFL. There's bigger news on the board, and I can't edge my man any longer. James
Riley.
Franklin announced as the head coach of Virginia Tech. I mean, this is the news that is taking college football and like football in general, truly by storm. We got to get your opinions, Preston.
Well, first of all, Riley, I don't know if you noticed, man, but it's really cold where I'm at right now.
It's got a lot colder out of
It
nowhere.
just got a lot colder, dude, and that's because my Christmas came early this year. It is December where I'm at. It is December 26th where I'm at today, which is why I'm wearing this hat.
Yeah.
And I still cannot believe we actually pulled this off. When James Franklin got fired by Penn State, I said 2 things. I said, and I think you agreed with me, I said I would be more excited for the school that got James Franklin than for whoever Penn State would ultimately hire.
Yeah,
And
for
that still is absolutely true. And I also said, the other thing I said was Virginia Tech needs to do everything they possibly fucking can to go get James Franklin. I said it at the time, man. It makes too much sense.
Yeah.
And then I had to spend over a month riding this fucking emotional ass roller coaster of, oh, he's our top target. Oh, we're going to get it done 1 week. And then, oh, no, we're actually not going to get it done. We're going to give him an ultimatum like apparently Ole Miss is giving Lane Kiffin.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later. And then 1 week, he's going to do it. The next week, no, we're going to move on. And I was just like, if you let James Franklin slip through your fingers, then just shut down the football program. You're not going to get anyone fucking better.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous that Whit Babcock and the Virginia Tech administration were going to fuck this up. And like Riley, I first of all, I would like to apologize to everyone in my personal life for blowing up, your text messages and Discord servers about this for the last month. I have been an emotional wreck, but we got him. That's all that fucking matters. We got James Franklin.
Cue Barack Obama. We got him.
We got him. We got him. And Riley, the reason I said it makes too much sense is because James Franklin, he's an elite level recruiter.
Yeah.
But especially in the mid-Atlantic region. Dinker, I don't know yet. Apparently it's an $11 million deal, like $11 million a year. That's what I've seen. I don't know the length of the contract, though. I think we'll find that out tomorrow during his introductory press conference.
And I know he negotiated the buyout from Penn State. It went down to like $9 million instead of
he
like
did do
49.
that. it was initially 49 million, but he negotiated it down. But he got the 9 million up front instead of it
Yep.
being like in installments. He
Yeah.
just got the 9 million up front, which that's going to work better for both parties because that allows us to backload a contract
Yep.
to focus more on NIL and facilities and stuff like that.
Yep. Start out strong in his first couple of years.
Yes.
I mean, dude, that's going to be it's definitely it's got potency. I mean, you wanted my thoughts, and I mean, this is what I've been saying the whole time, and this is what I think. This is what I've been thinking the whole time is James Franklin is going to murder in the ACC. This is the exact level that he needed to go. I think there's a reason why you didn't see him go towards schools like Florida, LSU, all those SEC schools that are on the board right now, like that have jobs opening right now that he could have went to. The reason why I think a place like Virginia Tech and, the rumor will swirling also about Florida State, but obviously they haven't fired the coach, so that was all just rumors. Yeah. But, James Franklin, the ACC is going to be such a great spot, and Virginia Tech on top of it is such a great spot because he has been recruiting this area, Virginia and like Charlotte and Maryland, like the
DMV.
Yeah, the DMV with like the Carolinas, the Mid-Atlantic, the true Mid-Atlantic.
Yes.
He has been murdering this region for years.
Over like probably 15 years at this point. Ever since he was at Vanderbilt.
Since Vanderbilt, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is fun. This was at the bottom of this. We can go look at his pull this up. But yeah, so I mean it's gonna be a problem. I mean, this is the exact level that he needed to go to. I think he's gonna coach effectively.
Thank you, Dinker. Thank you, Dinker.
Yeah. Football relevance. Wow, it's crazy to think. Virginia Tech, non-football relevance.
Well, I mean, Riley, I'm so excited for this hire for a number of reasons, but I think number one, like you said, that is true. Drew Allard just wasn't very good. But the thing about him is he always had insanely talented rosters. He could never out recruit Ohio State.
Yeah.
Or Michigan under Jim Harbaugh. But like
now all he has to do is out recruit Clemson.
Yeah, and a down Clemson, a down Florida State, just a down ACC in general.
Yeah.
I mean, but like I said, I'm excited for this hire for a number of reasons, but I think the first and foremost is you could argue the decline of Virginia Tech going back to under Frank Beamer in the last of the Beamer days was James Franklin at Vanderbilt and then at Penn State going in to the DMV, Virginia Tech's recruiting backyard, and stealing all of the guys that typically were going to Tech to Vandy and to Penn State. Yeah. And then, and then other schools were able to go in there. Alabama, Florida State, Clemson's gone in there. Ohio State recruits Virginia really well. But it all started, the gate was opened by James Franklin. Because it used to be like, if you were a top kid in Virginia, you went to Virginia Tech, and that was how we got to be such a nationally relevant and dominant program under Frank Beamer. But James Franklin, he kind of stopped that. And he has been dominating the DMV and the Mid-Atlantic ever since. But now we get all of that recruiting pipeline back.
Yeah, literally. I mean, it's already
get it all back.
You're essentially like doubling down on the pipeline too, because it's there's there's already still a good level of kids in the state of Virginia that are just going to go to Virginia Tech. There's a lot of them that are just going to go to state schools, like between Virginia Tech and Virginia. Like most of the talent in Virginia is still in that pool, I think. But like now you get the top kids that have been leaking out, like you said, Ohio State, some of the schools in South Clemson, like
Yeah.
people like that starting to take that talent. But now,
Mhm.
I feel like the 757 has been one of the parts that Virginia Tech has lost.
Yeah.
And I think James Franklin coming in opens that market up with dynamite.
I
And
agree.
yeah,
He's going
that's
he's going to be very successful in building a fence back around the state of Virginia,
yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, that's been the problem, dude. It really has. That dam has been leaking for a long time. There's been
For-
such great Virginia talent that has gone
Mhm.
to do amazing things at other schools.
Yes.
I mean, Travion Henderson.
Trevion Henderson, yeah.
I mean,
Going
that
back
kind of,
to Clemson, Taj Boyd.
yeah,
Taj
Boyd.
Boyd really started the Clemson run.
Yeah,
Percy Harvin at Florida. Like there's
Yeah.
so many guys that we just let slip out of our backyard because, just we started to decline. And not being able to retain that talent was a big reason for the decline. The other reason for the decline, Riley, and this is why I'm also so excited about James Franklin. The one thing about James Franklin is every single year when he was at Penn State, and even going back to Vanderbilt, he demanded more out of the school. Every year, he's like, look, I'm winning 10, 11 games. I won a Big Ten championship. I made the college football playoff. I've done all these great things to completely restore and resurrect two programs. He completely built up the foundation that Vanderbilt is still having success with today. And then he completely revamped and dragged Penn State out of the Sandusky scandal and modernized that program while they were busy kicking and screaming the whole time.
Yeah.
And he demands investment, real investment, and he knows what it takes to win at the highest level, and you have to spend money to win at the highest level.
Yeah.
And he would not have taken this job if he thought that Virginia Tech was not serious about real football investment, because we haven't been for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
No, I agree, Derek Mason. But that's a credit to Franklin. Like Vanderbilt had been in the basement for over 100 years. They get James Franklin. He wins 9 games twice, like 2 times in a row. And then he leaves for Penn State, and they don't know what to do. Like, because they had never had that level of success. They didn't know how to follow up James Franklin.
Yeah.
They were
so
left
that's scrambling.
Credit to James Franklin.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he'll definitely leave a gap in the program. I mean, when we talk about that, like while we're talking about this, I mean, you said it at the beginning of this. Penn State now they, I don't know who they get. I don't know where they go, but
I don't know either.
This has always felt weird for them. They're definitely. It was an interesting choice to fire yeah. Where does I mean, it's so hard.
They've struck out on all of their top choices, because as soon as they fired Franklin, Kurt Signetti signed an extension. Mike Elko at Texas A&M just signed an extension this past weekend. Matt Rule, who's a Penn State alum, a lot of people thought Matt Rule, he signed an extension at Nebraska. I don't think they're going to get Marcus Freeman. You're not getting Kirby Smart. You're not getting Ryan Day. I've heard people say Bob Chesney at JMU. But that, to me, that's an obvious downgrade from James Franklin.
Yeah.
And honestly, man, I just want to say this. If you are a Virginia Tech fan and a Penn State fan, go hug them. Go hug them and say thank you, because their insane, delusional expectations are what drove James Franklin out of Happy Valley. Think about this, Riley. not even a calendar year ago, less than a calendar year ago, James Franklin was a 2-minute drive away from playing for the national championship at Penn State. And now he's the head coach of Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Did James Franklin all of a sudden become a way worse coach because he had one bad season? Like, dog, we talked about it all. It's so fitting, man. What did I say all offseason? Penn State's going to be a really good team, but they're not a national title contender this year.
Yeah. Well,
what did I keep saying?
Yeah. No, I mean, now that national title contenders on I don't know, sabbatical, probably a little journey. Who knows when they're going to really, I mean, depending on who they can get a coach, who knows when they can really compete, like, how long it'll take to get them competitive again.
Yeah. And just like he ultimately got fired. And honestly, like, I think you'll understand this, Riley, because Dabo Swinney, is facing a little bit of the same problems right now.
Yeah.
He ultimately got fired because he had one bad year and he couldn't live up to the expectations and the standards that he set for that program. Like, you weren't a national title contender before James Franklin got there. And then in the 12 years since, you have been a national title contender every single year. But you go 3-3 and then you fire the guy? Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
But you know what? Thank you. I shouldn't be complaining. Thank you. Penn State fans, I love you. Thank you guys so much. Oh,
I'm not complaining. I'm pointing out stupid. Yeah. I mean, in the winning parts of this, I guess, the real thing is it's going to be hard to replace James Franklin. I mean, that's a big set of shoes that they got to fill now. And, I'm interested to see how the NIL cycle works out in January. That's going to be fun.
Here's the other. I've got a few more things to say about. I could talk about this literally all day. Like, I'm just telling you, when Penn State fired James Franklin, they had, James Franklin, he's an elite level recruiter, like we've said, especially in the mid-Atlantic area. In that mid-Atlantic region of the country, there is no better recruiter than James Franklin. Like, he is the best in the DMV and in the mid-Atlantic. He had 17 decommits for his Penn State class when he got fired. That is more than Auburn, LSU, and Florida combined when they fired their coaches. Players love James Franklin. And guess what? A lot of them are going to follow him, man. A lot of that Penn State roster is going to follow him. It's just,
Yo, Diego, that's real. Paying $50 million to fire a coach to hire a JMU coach, it is crazy work. That might be devious work. That might be devious work.
And like I said, man, I called this when it happened. I'm going to be more excited for whoever gets James Franklin than ultimately whoever Penn State hires to replace him. Yeah. And it just happens to be my school, a school that hasn't been nationally relevant in over 10 years. And you want to know something else, Riley?
Yep.
So Virginia Tech, I don't know if you've heard of them, but we've got this legendary coach named Frank Beamer.
Yeah.
Beamer ball took us to a national championship appearance in 1999, had 8 straight seasons of 10 or more wins from 2004 to 2011. And then the decline started to happen. You know what his career winning percentage is, Riley?
What?
So he had a .659 career winning percentage in the ACC at Virginia Tech. Do you know what James Franklin's career winning percentage is, Riley?
No, what is it?
In the much tougher SEC at Vanderbilt And then Big Ten with Ohio State, Michigan, and now Oregon and USC. In the much tougher SEC and Big Ten, his career winning percentage is .680. He has a higher winning percentage overall than Frank Beamer. And we built Frank Beamer a statue.
Yeah.
It makes too much sense. And you know what, man? I've seen Penn State fans be like, oh, he can't win the big games. No, he can't beat Ohio State. That's really his problem. He played in a division with Ohio State and Michigan for a decade, and he still won 10 or 11 games every single year.
Yeah.
Show me a coach that could consistently beat Ohio State or the Jim Harbaugh Michigan teams. Like, show me a coach that would consistently beat them.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you had to do a lot. You had to do a lot to be successful. You had to switch your signs every quarter. I mean, you got to do a lot to beat those teams. And then, obviously, like you said, in the last few years, adding Oregon to the mix.
Yeah.
Which has been, fun.
And look, man, they took Oregon to double overtime. Like, he was never going to have a better recruiting class than Ohio State or, now even Oregon with all their, Nike. NIL, fuck you, Phil Knight money. But he was constantly punching above his weight,
Yeah.
Like he won 9 games 2 years in a row at Vanderbilt. And like, dog, the ACC is down. The ACC, like, no offense to you, Riley, but Clemson's having a terrible year.
Yeah,
they look to be like on the decline. Fucking Florida State's down. They've been down for a while. The ACC is ripe for the picking right now. And that's the other thing I wanted to ask you, Riley, because you are a fellow ACC fan. You're a Clemson and a UVA fan.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this hire? Like, how nervous does this make you? Like, how do you feel about this?
Honestly, I think it's good. Like, just an overall, the ACC has been lacking in great coaching.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the whole conference suffers from that. I mean,
yes,
when the ACC is weak, it's harder for everyone to recruit because they want to go play the big games with the tough opponents. Like, the best talent does want to do that. That's a thing. And like, it's hard sometimes to sell yourself when you're in the ACC, but it's crazy to think that in a couple years, the ACC could be like a UVA, VT, Georgia Tech. Like, just like such a crazy
Miami.
shift. Yeah, Miami will be around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right, dude.
I agree, Dinker.
Yeah, they put in yeah.
I mean, look, man, it's just everything. Like, we were never going to have this opportunity come up ever again. And that's the other point I want to make. I've seen Virginia Tech fans say this is the biggest hire in Virginia Tech football history. I disagree with that. The biggest hire, obviously, was Frank Beamer. Like, because Frank Beamer built the program up, to where we were nationally relevant.
Yeah.
But this is the most important hire in Virginia Tech football history. I think there's a difference because the last 2 hires, Justin Fuente and Brent Pry, they didn't get the funding. They didn't get the infrastructure necessary to revamp the football program and to modernize it from the Frank Beamer era. And they declined. And if we did not get this hire right, we were going to be left out of conference realignment. We were going to be relegated to a group of 5 school. Because ultimately when the conferences blow up again, because that's ultimately what's going to happen, we were going to be left out. We had to get this hire right. And James Franklin is going to get us back to national relevance and national prominence. Dog. People say James Franklin can't win big games. Frank Beamer couldn't win big games, consistently. And we built him a statue. We won 10 or 11 games every year. And then we won the ACC and we went to the Orange Bowl. And I am so excited to get back to the Orange Bowl. It might not even be the Orange Bowl. Now with the 12-team playoff, if you win 10 or 11 games, you go to the playoff.
Well, if you win the ACC, you're in the playoff automatically.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I mean, look, man, it just this was the perfect storm. Penn State firing James Franklin, which was foolish. They're gonna regret that. The one school I was worried about was Florida State. You knew that. I kept on
yeah,
telling you that. I was worried about Florida State. They didn't
yeah,
fire Mike Norvell to go get him.
yeah. And I was much on that Dinker grind. Dinker's right. You know, them not moving on from like you can tell they don't have money. They didn't
Yeah, they
fire
don't.
Norvell. The fact that they haven't fired Norvell, that just shows everyone that they don't have money.
No.
And you're right, like, and Dinker's right. It's them not moving off of Norvell for James Franklin is probably going to be a generational woe for them, and in the end, gives y'all a generational dub. Yeah, it's an interesting spot, but I still think. I mean, we talked about this too. I still think Virginia Tech would have been better because in Florida, like James Franklin's recruiting routes are the Mid Atlantic. Like in schools like Florida State, you're expected to recruit the state of Florida. And it's not that James Franklin can't. It's just like it's just restarting.
Yeah.
And it's everyone recruits Florida.
Yes.
Everyone recruits Florida. But it's a different level when you're one of the Florida schools recruiting Florida. Yeah, I mean, listen, Jimbo Fisher threw the stick of dynamite in the locker room that fucking shook the foundation of FSU. I hope he could see it, dude. That's like, I mean, that's like an emperor lighting a city on fire and being like, I feel like the city's gonna fail. I mean,
we're all trying to figure out the guy who did this.
Yeah, dude, who the fuck did this, dude? Who fucked fucking Florida State up? Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, no, it's I mean, it's gonna be a big shakeup. It's going to be a big shakeup. But I think overall, James Franklin in the ACC is going to be a net good for almost everyone, except for the teams that are getting the feelings hurt, probably getting beat. Because there's so much middling in the ACC. A coach like him is going to come in and do it's going to be a good shakeup. I mean,
it's going to be a great shakeup.
I don't think any of these teams are really ready for like that level. I mean, fucking Dabo's the only one that plays outside of the conference with like big enough, quality enough opponents consistently to have any kind of fucking coaching shot. Besides that, I mean, you're just kind of, I mean, Brent Key now, you got to worry about him. He's on there, but I mean, damn, dude, it's most of the other schools are just, it's gonna be a new beast, and I think it'll be easy for Virginia Tech to put themselves in. I mean, almost the top five of the ACC, almost guaranteed.
I mean, we've seen what Virginia Tech is when we have like the right coach.
Yeah.
And, like the program is humming. It's consistently a top 3 ACC school, if not a top 2 ACC school.
Yeah.
Consistently competing for and winning the ACC every single year. I just keep on having these points come in my head, Riley. Like, I know you want to move on, but
no, you're good.
You know how a hire is really, really good?
Yeah.
When your school's rivals fucking hate it.
Oh yeah, no, that's for sure.
Did you see the Chris Long video of him finding out live on his podcast?
Yeah, no. I mean, it's true, man. It's dangerous having that level of opponent. Like, you're like, oh, that's not good.
I mean, I've seen Georgia Tech fans being upset about it. I've seen Miami fans being upset about it. Obviously, UVA fans, like, it's just, I think the word you used, Riley, a shakeup is the right word, because like this is a seismic shakeup in the conference. Yeah. And look, man, it's going to affect Penn State, because they're not like Penn State wasn't the reason all those kids were coming to Penn State. It was James Franklin.
Yeah, Penn State's a hard place to recruit. If you're not like fucking ready to recruit for an area like that, dude, you got to convince people to come into the fucking shit of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, and he's He's got a slightly better chance, I guess, trying to get him to come to the shit of Virginia, but at least Blacksburg's got some centrality to it.
Yeah, man, got some mountains. Blacksburg's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It is. It's just. But if you can, like, to your point, Riley, if you can,
that's all of you. That's kind of what I meant, Dinker. I mean, you're with me. You're with me.
If you can recruit to Happy Valley, like, because Happy Valley is literally in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if you've been there. I have. It's in the middle of nowhere. If you can recruit there with elite level players to get them there, you can recruit anywhere. And he's like, I've seen it on Twitter, Virginia Tech insiders. He's already using this. Virginia Tech plays Miami at home this weekend. Huge rivalry, classic rivalry in the ACC for us. He's using it as a massive recruiting weekend. He's not even like officially the head coach yet. And he's already recruiting like a motherfucker behind the scenes and trying to get talent to Blacksburg. And it's such a breath of fresh air, man. Like, after all the dysfunction and mediocrity we've had to suffer through for the last 10, 12, 15 years even. Like, I'm so happy. I'm just so happy.
Oh, yeah. Nah, dude, this is big. I mean, getting a new coach, especially one of this level, that always makes you feel good. You're like, oh, the future is bright. It is wide open now.
Yeah, it's
unbelievable world.
Oh, man. We got, like, Riley, if you would have told me a year ago, not even a year ago, 3 months ago, that Virginia Tech would have James Franklin as its head coach on November 17th, I don't know what I would have done, but I would not have believed you.
Yeah.
I probably would have yelled at you and told you to get some help because you're insane.
Yeah. I mean, the thought of thinking of the amount of stuff that happened for this to transpire, like for us to get to this moment, it is insane. I mean, the 3-3 from James Franklin at Penn State, that alone was kind of like, whoa. And then him getting fired, I mean, that's another level of whoa.
I didn't think they were going to do it.
I mean, it's like, why? There's so many questions. The questions we've been asking this whole time, but it's like, okay, well, that happened. And then, Virginia Tech being one of the prime spots. I mean, I've said this a million times, and, it's one of my favorite facts to pull out that, Virginia Tech has quadrupled their investment in their football program, leading into this search. Like, before James Franklin was on the board, before, leading into this, they had committed to investing a lot more money into the football program. And it went to no one knew this. It feels like no one knows this. And so, everyone's talking about these schools and all this and that. And I'm like, dude, if you look at the numbers and the money now, I mean, Virginia Tech is up there and competitive with the top, like, 3-4 spenders of the ACC.
Yes.
And now they've got James Franklin coming in,
and he knows how to use that money.
Well, also, it's probably going to get you a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing like a great head coach hire to inject a little capital into the program. Get an investor or two to open up a checkbook. It's all this stuff. It snowballs. It's momentum.
If you go, like, I see you're on Hokiesports.com. If, like, literally it's on the front page, like, it's the welcome home James Franklin, and it's like his biography, and then at the bottom it's like donate to Virginia Tech. Like, go up. Nope. Go up. Like right under it. Yeah, there you go.
Invest to win.
Yep, invest to win. Look, man, you got to capitalize. Like, the football program hasn't had this much life and enthusiasm in a long ass time. And and now this is a call to the Virginia Tech fan base. Like, if you want to really compete, you have to donate and you have to spend like a real contender.
Yeah.
That's what it takes in today's college football. Like, I mean, I know I'm gonna donate. I'm not, I'm gonna donate what I can. I just am. I'm excited, man. I haven't had this level of excitement in a long ass time. Probably since Tyrod Taylor was playing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, his James Franklin's only bad year was the COVID year. And if you didn't have a bad year during the COVID year, who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
We all had a bad year during the COVID year.
It's absurd, man. Everything fell into place perfectly for Virginia Tech, and I was just so worried that we were still going to fumble it somehow, and we didn't fumble it. We actually landed the plane, and now it's full steam ahead, man. Oh my God, dude. I need to go to a doctor, bro, because
I need a doctor.
I mean,
and last year they were so close to competing for a national championship. I mean, that loss to Notre Dame was so close.
It was a 3-point loss, man.
Yeah. Like,
what are we doing?
It's insane. Yeah.
Look, man, you haven't won a national championship since 1986. And that was the high watermark of your program since Joe Paterno. And then you fire the guy a year later. You know what? Fuck them. They did this to themselves.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Like he said, I'm going to go win my national championship somewhere else. And he did. Hey, that's what he wants to.
Dog, if you don't think that James Franklin's going to be motivated as fuck after getting fired for one bad year, I mean,
yeah.
Penn State, you very well might become the new Nebraska. Just wandering in the wilderness.
I foresee it. I don't think Penn State's going to be the same for a few years at least, if not a while.
Yeah. But you know what? Again, if you're a Hokie fan, go hug and thank a Penn State fan today because they did this. They made this happen.
They did this.
Yep.
All right.
Shout out, Draven. I love you, man. Appreciate you.
While we're on college football coaches, let's talk about this Lane Kiffin trolling. I mean, you know anything about Lane Kiffin?
It's so fucking funny.
I mean, one, Lane Kiffin is 100% the guy to read some douchey self-help like this.
And Dicker, yes, I have. We play at Clemson and we play at Miami, but other than that, it's really not that difficult.
At Clemson. I mean, that's a great fuck, dude. That's a great season for y'all for his first year too.
Yeah.
2 big tests.
No,
I mean, really, I think the best thing is that it's just that underlying part. You're too energetic. Your thoughts are too busy. You don't like sitting still. Like, what? He just shares this. I mean, I love Lane Kiffin. He's such a weird guy.
He's playing this for all it's worth. He knows that Ole Miss fans are getting restless. Ole Miss is on a bye week. So now this is all they're going to be talking about in Oxford and throughout the South. And then the SEC is what's Lane Kiffin? Like, why is Lane Kiffin tweeting these things? Where's he going to go? And he's just playing it up, man. He loves the attention and he loves to troll people.
Yeah. No, dude, he is the super troll. The Lane Kiffin super troll. I mean, he's just, what a guy. I mean, I know he reads self-help. I can't get past the thought of Lane Kiffin just being like, yeah, man, I do need to turn inwards. I do need to talk to myself. I am the one that can decide my future. This is my life. I shall take control of it. I feel like he reads self-help in a cold plunge. Like he just sits in a cold plunge and he's just reading that out loud, trying not to shiver.
It's a really fuck. Oh man, I can't get that image out of my head now. That's funny.
Yeah. I can control my
Oh.
world. I can beat whoever I want to beat.
Also, I do just want to say this because Virginia Tech hiring James
Tinker, a teacher underlines in red pen.
This is true.
Keep going.
I do just want to say this. Virginia Tech obviously hiring James Franklin is a huge reason why yesterday was such a great day for me. But the other reason is our Sunday stream has 240 views, over 240 views. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like, y'all are the ones that do that, so we very much appreciate it. Dinker, really shout out to you specifically. We appreciate you being here every fucking stream.
Appreciate you, brother.
We love you, man.
Top tier shit.
You bring up great points, great debates, everything. And so it's just, we're trying to grow this as big as we possibly can. So thank you guys so much.
Tell something about the TTT today. Like, comment, subscribe.
I mean, needless to say, Riley, my Christmas has come early.
Hold on.
It is the Trash Talk Tailgate. Come along and join the tailgate.
I have a graphic for that.
Dinker loves his graphics.
Always for Dinker.
Yep.
All
right. Now let's talk about the NFL.
Yeah, let's talk about some NFL games. I mean, I want to talk about this game. The New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. I mean, this game, Travion Henderson finally showing up to the party and showing that he is, I mean, exactly who you thought he was. At Ohio State, he was explosive. He's a playmaker. He's a guy you can trust, a guy you can rely on. And this game, this whole season, the most exciting thing he did was in the preseason against the Commanders when he returned the opening kickoff back. Yeah. Until this week, when he scores not one, not two, but 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing and a receiving. He got the full hat trick to help elevate the New England Patriots over the New York Jets. Doesn't take a lot, but he helped. And now the Patriots are 9-2. The running back position's really been their biggest question mark, and everyone's been wondering why. Where's Travion Henderson? Why isn't he getting the play time? There's a lot of talk about that leading up to this game, or just like leading into the past few weeks because of all the injuries and stuff. And you've seen him get the ball just a few times, and you've seen some flashes, but no real sustain. And then this week, he just hits the ground running. I mean, it wasn't big runs, it wasn't gashing runs, but it was consistent. Not, didn't put the ball on the ground. He just got his yards, got his scores, played the game. And it was a big reason why they were so successful.
This is going to be an underlying theme of this whole show, is me just hijacking everything to bring it back to Virginia Tech and James Franklin. Travion Henderson is what? He's from Virginia. He's another guy that didn't go to Tech because we can't, we just disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. I mean, Trey, it's a throw up. It's an alley-oop for this one because Travion Henderson, to me, is one of the most obvious examples of the Virginia. Like, that dude leaving the state of Virginia is a travesty to every Virginia school.
Yes.
But look what he's doing now with the New England Patriots. And it is real. I mean, dude, Mike Vrabel, the Patriots, the turnaround. Everyone was ready for the kind of a short, long haul of a turnaround of this Patriots organization.
Yep.
And that's just not the case. Mike Vrabel said, "Nah, I don't need it. Just give me. I'll just play football. Let's just go win football games."
It's almost like he's a really good coach, Riley.
It's almost like it'd be insane if you just let him go.
Crazy.
Like if you just were like, "Get out of here. You're not good enough for us." But that's it. I mean, Drake May, very consistent game out of him as well. 25 for 34 for 281.
He's
and
in
a
the
touchdown.
MVP conversation.
He is. I mean, he's got some stiff competition, but he's right there with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's keep moving through these.
Yeah.
Dude, the Commanders absolutely bottle-nosing to the Dolphins. Dude, this shit was crazy. This game sucked so bad. Hashtag Marcus Mariota at quarterback. It's so hard to do. One, the Dolphins found a new identity for them, and it's been big, dude. The establishing the run out of the Dolphins.
Shout out Jack Lee. Establish the run.
The establishing the run out of them has been insane the past few weeks, and they've had a lot of success with it. But this game was just fucking ugly, dude. It was weird, crazy penalties. Everyone's been talking about the pass interference on the Dolphins against us.
That was a common theme. Pass interference calls.
A lot of shitty refereeing this week. That was the common theme.
That's just every day in the NFL. That's every Sunday.
Yeah. It's rough.
But yeah, Riley, this has kind of been a season from hell for you.
Oh yeah, dude. It's been rough. My only guiding light is the University of Virginia. What the fuck is going on with the world?
And you better, again, I'm gonna hijack it. You better take advantage of it this year.
Yeah, they better.
They better.
Nah, you guys are never gonna beat us now. Unfortunately, that's the deal that was made with James Franklin.
Nope.
The devil made that deal. He signed that contract. You get James Franklin, but he can never beat the University of Virginia. Man. That's how the devil works.
Nope.
You work hard, but the devil works harder.
Nope. That's fake news. Fake news.
I got him in his brain. Now that's all he's gonna be thinking about. Y'all just watch me mastermind Dr. Preston. Now he's just gonna be thinking about James Franklin never being able to beat UVA.
I mean, look, man, as much as I want to beat UVA, I'd much rather have 10, 11, 12 win seasons and go to the college football playoff pretty regularly. That'd be pretty cool.
You're about to get Ohio Stated every year out of the college football playoff.
No, don't you fucking do that to me,
You're gonna
dog.
get Ohio Stated every year, dog.
Nope.
You're about to meet your Michigan. James Franklin's about to meet his Michigan.
Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not, dude. Dog. Speaking of this, though, speaking of a team's boogeyman, the Carolina Panthers.
Dude. Oh, yeah. We gotta this. I mean, dude, the Carolina Panthers. I thought I was gonna be right. I gotta be honest with you, man. I thought it was coming to fruition. I was like, oh, look at that. And then the Panthers just started clawing back, and I was like, oh no, shit, they're about to win.
The Falcons just find new and entertaining ways to lose football games. That's just kind of what this team is. They're way too talented to be 3-7.
Mm-hmm.
That's a coaching issue.
It's a lot of issue. There's a lot of issues. There's definitely a lot of issues there. One of my coworkers, just before we move on, this is just you want to pour one out for a homie. One of my coworkers is a South Carolina and Atlanta Falcons fan.
Oh no.
He came when I came into work yesterday, he looked at me and he went, "This weekend sucked." And I was like, oh.
Did you do the Shane Beamer?
Oh, dude, the first one, because the South Carolina one hit me first, and I was like, oh, okay. And then the fucking dude, then I was like, oh shit, you got double stuffed.
I feel it.
At least this one wasn't 28-3 or 30-3 like the other one.
But you let Bryce Young throw for 448 yards on you.
Yep. Yeah.
No, Bryce Young, touchdowns, no interceptions.
Dude, Ted McMillan had a great game.
Yeah.
I mean, Bijan, he had a great game.
Drake London again. Dog, this team has talent. They prove it every week. They just find ways to lose. And when you constantly find ways to lose with all that talent, that ultimately is on coaching and culture.
I mean, it really is, man. It really is. All right. Buccaneers, Bills. This one, we both predicted this one wrong.
We did.
But, I mean, wow. Josh Allen, he was like, I'm pissed off, and I want to win this football game.
Yeah, him and Baker were talking a little friendly shit, going back and forth throughout the week. Fucking, you know. This was a cathartic win for the Bills. They absolutely needed this.
They did. And especially against a team like the Bucs.
Yeah.
That's been so good. And this, I mean, there's no way that they don't feel, 10, 15 times better about themselves right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a lot of great special teams in this one, some good returns.
Yep.
Good. I mean, great 3-phase football out of the Bills. Some we haven't seen out of them. And so, hey, listen, big win. It was at home. The fans loved it. Everybody's got their juices back flowing, and the Bills, they have to keep the fight up because now they got to fight the Patriots, dude. They didn't think they were going to have to fight them anymore, but now they've got a slugfest the Patriots.
Yeah. And I mean, look, man, it's a huge win because you actually lost the turnover margin 2-1. You turned the ball over twice and you still won at home. But then on the flip side, man, it's just the Bucs, they can't catch a break in terms of injuries, man.
Yeah.
They are snake bit this year, which sucks because when they're healthy, they're one of the best and most fun teams to watch in the entire league.
Yeah.
And their receiving core has been decimated.
It's been, I mean, their whole team has been decimated. I mean, they're still pretty fun to watch. So, that's a hallmark of a great squad, dude. You can be incredibly injured and still fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
The Texans beat the Titans. I'm not, we're just going to keep moving on. The Bears beat the Vikings. Same thing. I mean, this one came down to a field goal at the very end of the walk-off field goal to win.
Yeah.
It's unbearable.
Imagine being like, because one of the things that made Justin Jefferson so great was he could produce with literally any quarterback you gave him. Imagine being JJ McCarthy and being the quarterback for Justin Jefferson's worst season of his entire career.
Yeah. Well, co-quarterback, it's JJ McCarthy and Carson Wentz, which is just such an absolute combo of shenanigans right there, dude. That's just that's a silly goose combo if I've ever heard it.
I mean, Caleb Williams, I mean, look, man, I mean, you have to give the Bears credit. They're trying to run the ball.
They are. I mean, they're keeping the ball out of, or I guess they're not necessarily keeping the ball out of Caleb Williams' hands. They did let it throw 32 times. By the way, the 50% completion rate is top tier.
Yeah.
16 for 32 is an insane stat line. 16 for 32 is crazy.
Yep.
Oh my God. Both of them were 16 for 32.
Oh shit. They were. Yeah.
Whoa. That's weird.
Dog. I mean, just
what a terrible game.
The Bears are 7-3, but has there ever been a 7-3 football team you felt worse about? Like, I'm dead serious.
I can remember a 10-0 football team that I thought was pretty fraudulent.
Oh, the Steelers? Yeah. I remember, yeah.
I mean, that's about it.
They had a quarterback that you could trust in Ben. In Ben.
It feels like they were in a, but yeah, no, this is a weird. I don't know, man. Until the Bears are hoisting the Lombardi Trophy, I'm not gonna trust them. Like even when they're hosting the trophy, I'm like they're gonna drop it. Like it's hard to trust that organization. They got to earn it. Then they really got to earn it.
the back half of their schedule is brutal. They're home for the Steelers, who have a great defense, at the Eagles, at the Packers, home for the Browns, who also have a great defense. Home for the Packers, at the 49ers. Then they finish the season off home for the Lions. That back half of the schedule is brutal. So we are going to find out who these Chicago Bears are.
Yeah, for sure. This was a must-win for them to keep the momentum going, and they did it.
And dog, the Vikings are just not a good team. JJ McCarthy's not the answer. I'm sorry.
Getting rid of Sam Darnold was not the answer.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the Packers and the Giants. Comeback City.
Mm-hmm.
Jameis Winston. Hey, if you're gonna wreck, at least watch it be a cool. Let it be a cool car. I love Jameis, dude. Jameis is my hero.
Yeah.
The Giants are another team that's been really kind of wrought with injury. They've just every time they've gotten a player that can give them some momentum, they get kneecapped.
Yeah.
And so, you
Cam Scatterbo, Malik Neighbors, Jackson Dart. It's just this fucking sucks.
Yeah. And so, this team, they're playing well. Here's a fun fact. Abdul Carter still has yet to get a sack this season. Crazy.
Wow. That is crazy.
I figured.
Does he have tackles, though?
He's got some. Yeah, he's got tackles.
Then he's better than Shamar Stewart.
He is better. I'm just thinking it's crazy. That I figured, he is better than Shamar Stewart. I figured, he does have to compete with a lot of other people for those sacks, but at the same time.
Yeah. But he's getting pressure. Like, if you watch the Giants, he is getting pressure. He just hasn't been able to get home yet.
Yeah.
Like he's
working.
Plus, absolutely. Just
honestly,
they rotate those guys in and out.
Some of that fucking defensive line away and get some other fucking people to help them out. That's what they need to do.
Yeah.
They got too many good people sitting on a defensive line. It makes them all feel bad because they can't do the numbers they're used to doing because they're used to being the big dog on their team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs went out. Josh Jacobs got hurt. This is a good win for the Packers. The Giants, they're a scrappy team. They've got a really good D-line.
Yeah.
It's a good win. This is a game that you could easily blow.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't take the Giants seriously.
Oh, yeah. No, they had some moments. They had some moments. Steelers, they beat the Bengals.
Jamar Chase is now suspended because he spit in Jalen Ramsey's face.
Yep.
This is another just season from hell for the Bengals, man. And they only have themselves to blame.
Yeah.
Like, you had the worst defense in the NFL last year, and you decided to run it back while still not protecting your star quarterback. And you fire your elite defensive coordinator that was actually holding the defense together. It's not Lou Anarumo's fault. You can't draft for shit, and your defense has no talent. Look what he's doing with the Colts, man.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing? Just clean house. Fire everyone and protect Joe Burrow. Like, dog, you are literally wasting this man's prime. You're just letting him rot and waste away in Cincinnati because you refuse to be competent. You refuse to make good football decisions.
Yeah. Do the Bengals let Joe Burrow come back if he can make it?
Dog, you know what's going to happen. He's going to get hurt again.
I know. That's why I'm just like,
what is the point of risking injury when you're not going to make the playoffs?
Yeah, there's nothing for it. Yeah, just let him rest.
It's literally all risk, no reward, which means the Bengals are going to do it.
100%. They lose to the Steelers 34-12.
Shout out to the Steelers, man.
The Jaguars fucked the Chargers up. This one was unexpected. The Chargers have been dealing with a lot of injuries, but they've been managing. But this game, it just wasn't there.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, this is the team that's really been ebbing and flowing, to put it easily.
This Jaguars team is weird. There are some teams in the NFL this year that I just cannot wrap my head around. And this Jaguars team is one of them.
I mean, it's all about the run game.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, back to this. If they can establish the run, they're really hard to stop.
And hey, Riley, again, dog. I'm sorry. I'm gonna fucking hijack this.
No, this one's another fair one.
Do you know where Bashal Tootin went to college?
That's a Virginia Tech prospect right there.
It is. We have talent. We just don't know how to coach it. So it's just, it makes me sick, man. It's just, I'm so excited. The past is the past. The future is now the future, and I am very excited. But yeah, just this Chargers offensive line, they're not the same, man. Like, it's crazy what happens when you lose 2 stud offensive tackles.
And then deal with injuries and the rest. I mean, the 2 studs are gone, but then the middle of the line is also dealing with its own shit. You know, it's been a hodgepodge offensive line over there in Los Angeles. I think that's the curse. That's the price they had to pay with the devil when they went to Los Angeles. Went out there at all LA, but 35-6 is a big score line. And the Jaguars, they get it done on the ground. You know, Sunshine has an all right game, throws a pick, but besides that, pretty consistent. Only 1 touchdown, just doesn't fuck up. Gets a rushing touchdown.
Yep.
Travis Etienne, 2 on the ground. Bashal Tutton, he gets his 1.
Tootin'. It's Tootin', motherfucker.
Tootin' common.
He's scooting and tootin'.
And then Tim Patrick catching 1. Just a weird team, man. What a weird team.
Justin Herbert throwing for 81 yards is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
What are we doing? Oh, man, it sucks, man, because Jim Harbaugh, he always builds his teams around the trenches and around the O-line. But this has just been a really bad season for his trenches.
Yeah.
They're going down like wheat.
Yeah, everything that he invested in, unfortunately, suffered the injury bug, which sucks. I mean, it does suck because he invested properly, but it's the other factor of football, dude. Injuries.
Do you know where that comes from, Riley? Have you heard that before?
Down like wheat?
Down like wheat?
I mean, yeah. Comes from harvesting wheat.
Yeah.
I've heard that phrase for a long time. I know you got something specific for it. What is it?
When I was at Kentucky State, our linebackers or our linebackers coach, he always used to say that because he whenever you know how linemen chop block?
Of course.
Well, as a defender, you're supposed to, be disciplined. And whenever you see a chop block about to happen, whenever they start to go low, you push down with your hands and you throw them to the ground. But our linebackers would sometimes get chopped. So our linebackers coach would go down like wheat. You just went down like wheat, motherfucker.
Got you right at the bottom.
Yeah,
cut you low.
That's where I
down like wheat.
From. Yep.
Yeah, that's an old one. All right. Seahawks Rams. This was one of the big games. I mean, this game was an absolute banger. It was low scoring, which is kind of unexpected. Sam Darnold threw 4 picks. He was seeing ghosts.
He was seeing ghosts all game.
Yeah. But Matt Stafford continues his no interception streak.
Fucking crazy. What's that? Is that 15 now? 15 touchdowns, no interceptions?
Yeah, something like that. Right around there.
That's absurd.
Devontae Adams, 1 catch for 1 yard and 1 touchdown.
And the Rams won.
Yeah, the Rams won, dude. This was just an unstoppable force meets an immovable object meets Sam Darnold seeing ghosts. Because if Sam Darnold wasn't the quarterback of this game, the Seahawks team may have won.
They probably would have won. I do appreciate Seahawks defenders coming out after the game and saying, Sam Darnold didn't lose us this game. He's been carrying us all year. He's allowed to have one bad game. We have to step up when he does. I appreciate that, but it's like, nah, man, like he lost you this game.
He definitely lost you this game, but I appreciate the heart.
Yeah. Look, man, the Rams are 8-2, and they're one of the best teams in the NFL
They are
right now, and they're looking primed for a real playoff run.
And I mean, Matt Stafford is in prime Matt Stafford form. He is preparing to sling that thing every chance he gets.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking good, dude. The Rams are going to be a hard team to stop. We're talking about teams that are trying to stop them. The 49ers with Brock Purdy, dude. Brock is back, and he goes for 203 touchdowns.
Yeah.
They paid him money, and now he's going to earn it.
Yep. Christian McCaffrey also had 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 1 receiving. Literally, man, like that is the game plan. No matter who your quarterback is, you're going to hand the ball off to C-Mac. And then when you have to throw the ball, you're going to throw the ball to C-Mac.
And if C-Mac isn't open, if C-Mac isn't open, you hit George Kittle. I mean, it's that
simple.
I mean, what a great performance. It was the stars of the San Francisco coming out bright. It's been a rough season. I mean, C-Mac has been holding this team. Mac Jones has done a great job while Brock Purdy was hurt, but C-Mac has been holding this team.
Yes.
And boom, they get a chance.
And now you get Kittle back.
Yeah. Kittle's back. Purdy's back. C-Mac's rocking and rolling. I mean, this is going to be a hard team to stop. They've got a hard playoff push, but I think they're ready for it.
And here's the other thing, Riley. If you're the Cardinals, why are you throwing the ball 57 times with Jacoby Brissett? And why are you only running the ball 14 times as a team?
Because who's going to run it? These are my answers. Because Jacoby Brissett's a dog, and because who the fuck is going to run the ball?
Marvin Harrison didn't play this game. I mean, this is not a good Cardinals team right now. They're 3-7, but the 49ers, man, they're right in the thick of this playoff race. They're 7-4. They're looking dangerous, man. If Brock Purdy continues to play like that,
yeah, if he's coming back that strong, I think it's gonna be
real.
It's gonna be a fun season for him.
Yep. All right.
Ravens beat the Browns. They're continuing the "we're healthy again, fuck you guys" tour.
Shador had a debut.
Yeah,
he went 4 of 16, 47 yards, and an interception.
What a great game. What a great guy.
This was a Derrick Henry game, man. 18 carries, 103 yards. Like they're just. Mark Andrews had a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, it was crazy too. It was a weird ass play.
A 35-yard rushing touchdown. That is crazy.
It was like a fake sneak.
Mm-hmm.
We don't tush push.
Oh, look at that. He did the Peyton Manning bootleg.
Old school.
Yep.
They call him Pepe.
Lamar didn't play great. He had 2 interceptions. It just
took a lot of sacks.
I don't know, man. I mean, if you're the Ravens at this point, you're just trying to stack wins. You've been so far like in the hole all year. You're just trying to stack wins, and now you're back to 500.
Yep.
So that's great for them.
I mean,
you got a division win.
Yeah, it's 4 straight for them. A division win. That's big. Ravens, they're trying to climb back. Yeah. They're on, like I said, they're on the "we're healthy again, fuck you guys" tour. All right.
Yeah. Riley.
Chiefs. Yeah.
You called this.
I did.
I was wrong about this.
Wanted them to do this so bad, and God damn it if they didn't do it. And it was a lot of exactly what I mean, their defense, even being down their best man, just stepped the fuck up.
Yeah.
I mean, this team, they play great defense consistently. Jaquan McMillan had 2 sacks.
Wait, Riley, you're telling me that a defense shouldn't just be based around one stud player? Like that's what you're telling me, that you should have multiple great defenders on a defense?
Yeah, oh yeah, you should have a defense that can play cohesively as individuals and not rely around one person. Yeah.
So you're saying the Bengals don't know how to build a defense? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
That checks out. They don't know how to do anything well. This was a defensive game, man. I mean, they made Patrick Mahomes' life as hell. They sacked him 3 times. They turned him over. I mean, he only threw for 276, and they weren't really able. Like, I mean, I guess I don't understand why the Chiefs kind of went away from the run game. Like, it was working. It was a little bit effective, you know. It just keep, like, in a close game like that. I feel like if you abandon the run too early, it'll typically come back to bite you.
Yeah,
you know,
it's also it's hard
Mhm.
when you got Patrick Mahomes, because when you start feeling the ship waiver, he's just a captain. You know, he wants to take the ball into his hands.
Yeah,
And I think this was a case where it just went the wrong way. You know, you see him try to take over a lot, and this was one of those games where it just wasn't able to do it. And I feel like we've seen that a lot this season from them.
Mm-hmm.
But also, man, 6-0 and Mile High for the Broncos.
Yeah,
We'll talk about defending home turf. You don't want to be in Denver, dog. You don't want to come a Mile High and play these dudes.
no, you're gonna have a bad time.
That's going to be a bad time.
You won't be able to breathe.
But I did call it, and that makes me happy.
The altitude is an unfair home advantage.
Yeah, and now the Chiefs, they really,
bro, they're
on the outside looking in.
They are.
It's just a problem for them. Who knows? They're going to need a lot of help to get into the playoffs. It's
yeah, right now the Chiefs are the 9 seed. So they're 2 out. Like they're behind the Texans, which is crazy. Right now, looking at the AFC, right now, Denver would be the 1 seed. The Patriots are the 2 seed. The Colts are the 3 seed. Steelers are the 4 seed. Bills are the 5 seed. Chargers are the 6 seed. Jags are the 7 seed. That's crazy. I don't think that's going to hold, though. I don't think the Jaguars are going to make the playoffs. I don't trust them.
We'll see.
We will see.
We'll see.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, the Broncos beating the Chiefs. What a win.
Yep.
And then Lions, Eagles. This game was ugly. It was gross.
I've seen a lot of Lions fans complaining about the AJ Brown pass interference, like on the 3rd down.
Yeah.
If you're that good of a team, you don't let it get to that point. You didn't play very well the whole game.
Yeah.
Jared Goff was 14 of 37 for a touchdown and a pick. And like you weren't able to establish the run, so give credit to the Eagles for shutting down both Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. Like you didn't play well.
Yeah.
Like when you play that poorly, you can't blame it on one bad call. You know what I mean? Just don't play that bad.
Yeah, no, it's pure copium every time you see something like that. But the Lions, man, they fall. The Eagles, like you said, dude, their defense, they really zoned in and honed in on the run game. I mean, they knew what they needed to stop. And at the same time, they managed to make Jared Goff incredibly uncomfortable, which I don't even think was part of their game plan, honestly. I think it just happened. Bro. I think it happened naturally, and it's been a problem.
They had 10 pass deflections and 7 quarterback hits with 2 sacks. Like Jared Goff was in hell all
Mhm.
night.
And I mean, they were getting them at the line, they were getting them in the
Mm-hmm.
secondary.
Yeah.
I mean, the pass deflections were all over the field, and it's just, it's a lot, and they came at opportune times. I mean, they really were able to shut down the Lions, and the Lions, I mean, 9-16, the score says it all. There wasn't a lot of points to be found in this game, and leaving someone on the board at any point is rough, and the Lions left a lot.
I mean, the Eagles, like, they continue to win games, but their offense still isn't fixed, man. Like, their offense is leaving so much out on the field. It's got to be frustrating as an Eagles fan. Like, why does Devontae Smith only have one catch for 8 yards? Like, I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Hard. Who knows?
It's got to be frustrating.
I bet it is. I bet it's have a meeting with your owners frustrating.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
All right.
Also,
this was a crazy stat. 0 for 5 on 4th down out of the Lions.
I mean, Dan can't. I mean, look, man.
Listen, Dan can't. I live by the sword and die by the sword. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's just crazy because you don't see that out of them.
No, like, it's just, if they're gonna, like, they typically are very, very efficient, but sometimes it's just not your night, and I think that shows that it was just not their night.
It wasn't. Speaking of not your night, it wasn't your night to be a Raiders fan any night.
No.
There's never a night to be a Raiders fan.
Ashton Genty, 6 carries for 7 yards.
Yeah.
With a long of 11. That meant that all his other carries, he was basically getting stuffed in the backfield.
And that's about right.
Oh, my God. It's almost like if you don't have an offensive line, don't invest heavily with a first-round pick in a running back.
Yeah, right.
Invest in the trenches. When are they? And this is Pete Carroll. Like, dog, your offensive line wasn't good. Just invest in the trenches, man.
Bad time. I mean, there's really not much to say, dude. The Cowboys just put it on them, man. They found it in all the phases.
Shout out George Pickens, dog.
Yeah, George Pickens.
9 catches, 144 yards on a touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb also had a big game out of them.
They both were suspended to start the game. Like, they both didn't start for whatever reason. Yeah. I mean, dog, the Raiders are not a good team. I don't really think it, like, you just I mean, you're gonna keep Brock Bowers, you're gonna keep Genty, but other than that, like, you're gonna keep Max. Yeah, just keep Max Crosby. Other than that, like, scrap it. Just completely gut it, tear it down, do a complete rebuild. Like James Franklin's gonna do at Virginia Tech.
Oh, he brought it back.
I was gonna always bring it back, right?
I knew you were gonna bring it back. Don't worry.
Yep.
And I'm gonna bring it to an end. This has been a great episode, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. If you made it this far, please drop a like on the stream. Please drop a comment. Subscribe. Yeah. Tell someone about the TTT today.
Yes.
But if you're a VT fan, go hug a Penn State fan.
Yes.
If you're Preston, go vibrate for the rest of the day.
I will absolutely do that. Dog, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Riley.
Absolutely. And a happy new season to you. All right, everybody, we got to get out of here. Peace.